All right, guys, let's talk some prospecting. You have been sitting on the sidelines in your business, maybe afraid to pick up the phone, uncertain of what to say. I want you guys to pay close attention to this video. Go ahead and throw everything that you think you know, or maybe you've been told about prospecting. Throw out the choreographed scripts, throw out the outdated and frankly transparent sales techniques. Those things don't work anyway. I think that they ever did. If they did, it was 60 years ago. From this point forward, I want you to think about prospecting in an outline format. That's all you need to know. Think about your prospecting as an outline. And that outline only needs three things. It needs a solid, and you're gonna get upset with me, choreographed opening. I mentioned the word choreographed earlier and I told you to get rid of it. But your opening can be choreographed. It can actually be memorized. So you need, number one, a solid, choreographed, potentially memorized opening. This is 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds of how you open your call. Inside of that opening, you're going to introduce who you are, you're going to create some curiosity, and then you're going to go through a conversation gate, i.e. ask permission to move forward. That permission is crucial, and it comes at the end of your short, choreographed opening. The second piece of your outline is your middle strategy. Your middle strategy, and you guys can write this down if you're using an outline for your prospecting. Just write this down, stick it on the wall. Your middle is focused on a couple of different things. Number one, you want to build rapport with your middle strategy. A prospect who doesn't know you, they're naturally going to want to resist what you have to offer, what you're selling. They are skeptical. Do not fight that skepticism. If you embrace the skepticism and you make it seem completely normal, you will build rapport. They're not going to feel like they're fighting. It's really hard to push someone that's not pushing back. So that's going to help you build rapport. The next thing that you're looking for in the middle part of your prospecting conversation is information. Think about informations like a loose thread on a sweater. You're looking for that loose thread. If you can find it with the information that you gather, you're going to pull on it, ask more detailed questions, and the whole thing's going to start to unravel. So I want you looking for loose threads, that little bit of information that leads to an appointment later, or leads to someone that might sell a house later, or buy what you're selling later. So you're looking for information. So the pieces of your middle prospecting strategy are to build rapport, embrace the resistance that they give you, and look for information. Pull on that loose thread, see how much information you can get. The last piece, the last of the three pieces of your outline prospecting dialogue is going to be the closing. And the closing can go one of two ways. I always ask for something. If I get resistance in my ask, I fall back. If I get cooperations with my ask, I move forward. So the ask for a real estate prospecting technique might be, would you be open to an offer? Would you be open to a market evaluation if I could get you one? So that is the type of ask that I'm going to give in my closing. If they say no, I fall back to shooting them some information, maybe through email or mail, and they can call me later. And then I fall back to getting permission to follow up with them at some point in the future. If they say yes to my initial ask, and let's just say that it's an offer, then I move forward with setting the appointment. I do that by saying, hey, that's wonderful. All I would really need to do to get you one is swing by and take a look at the property sometime in the next couple of weeks. Would you be open to that? If they say yes, then I move to closing the appointment. If I say no, I fall back to my lower. I'll send you some information. I'll follow up, that kind of thing. So I want you guys looking at your closing technique as having multiple options. You have options to fall backward or options to move forward depending on the cooperation that they give you. And always remember this, rapport is your friend. Rapport is your number one goal in a prospecting conversation. If you don't have it, you're not going to get anywhere. If you lose it, you're dead in the water. So when they give you resistance, it doesn't matter where in your call you are. When they give you resistance, I need you to embrace the resistance. Don't fight them because they will quit pushing if you don't push back. So those are the three steps of a prospecting outline. Solid, 20-second opening, a middle game where you're designed to build rapport and gather information, and a closing game where you make a request, you make an ask, and then you fall backward or move forward based on their response to that request. Good luck prospecting. Join me in the next prospecting mastery class that I do, and I'll see you guys soon.